all in one stop at go time.
Hello, I'm Cameron Adams. I'm running to serve the people of Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe as circuit judge. I grew up in the hollers of Breathitt County, and my legal background includes criminal defense, prosecution, and civil plaintiffs' work. If you are looking for a compassionate, competent circuit judge who truly understands the people he serves, cast your ballot for Cameron Adams this fall.
All right, folks, welcome back here. BSN. Let's see, make sure we're not getting some noise in from some other place. We've got a lot of background noise coming in my headset here, guys. You good to hear?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's this crowd, Brendan. They're into it.
All right, good deal. Making sure. Got the starting lineups right now, getting ready to go here in Breathitt County, Kentucky, folks. We are now live on YouTube, I believe. So had a little bit of a snag there. Apologize for that. So if you're joining us on YouTube, you missed Doug and Lucas and mine's great intro.
Referees for tonight will be Michael Melton in the stand, Robert Amundsen on the floor with Kyle Maggard and Rachel Turner on the lines.
The infamous Kyle Maggard.
Yes.
Infamous.
All right, doesn't look like we're going to have the national anthem. Ready to play ball.
Uh-oh.
Hedging the wrong one.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're ready to go now. Sorry about that. Sit here and prepare. Of course, first game, Knott County's already in the finals, Doug. So, what we all been looking for.
And it looks like Powell County's going to start out with Courtney Haynes and Mallory Porter. You've got Emily Lawson at setter. They're going to run, let's see here, Ava Airway is probably going to come out for Kylie Baker, the libero, and rounding out the starting lineup will be Alyssa Tharp and looking here, Mackenzie Flincham looks like for Powell County, and then Lucas for Wolfe County.
Looks like we'll have Abigail Noble start out serving with Jade Carroll, Naomi Noble, Grace Wisman, Ginger Johnson, and Lacey Smith rounding out the lineup for the Lady Wolves.
And we're underway.
Jump serve for Noble. Floats back. Kylie Baker with a nice save. So Ginger Johnson gets to the overpass, but Kylie Baker right there to keep it in play. Doesn't get it back over the net, though, and it's Noble to serve again.
Abigail.
This time Baker wayward pass and has to settle for a free ball over. So Wisman to Johnson. Johnson push shot from the middle. Baker's right there. We've got Lawson to Haynes. Haynes pushes it over, but Abigail Noble's right there. Big time back row swing by Naomi Noble gets down. Wolfe County with a 3-0 lead.
It's a good job there by Ginger. You know, not normally a setter, but adapted there to the wayward ball and was able to set Naomi up for the kill. And there's an ace by Abigail Noble.
Short serve by Abigail Noble just does hit that sideline. Now it's 3-0. I apologize. I jumped the gun there.
Well, Luke, she's not the setter right now, but she has been the last couple of years. So Ginger can play any spot on the floor, including the libero jersey, if she wants to pull that on.
Abigail Noble again. This time Baker takes it to the right side. Lawson sets the middle. Mallory Porter, big swing, but Jade Carroll's right there. Grace Wisman on the outside for Ginger Johnson. Kylie Baker with the dig. Haynes to the middle, free ball by Powell County. Jade Carroll's got it to Wisman. Wisman sets the outside. Push shot by Ginger Johnson. Doesn't get down. Now Lawson sets Haynes. And Haynes over the block. Powell County's on the board with the shot by Haynes over the block of Lacey Smith.
Well, Doug, much like we talked about down at Wolfe County when these two teams met, Mallory Porter is going to be so important.
Yes.
With that middle block here tonight.
Net presence is everything, and Mallory Porter's the best Powell's got. Outside swing by Ginger Johnson doesn't get down. Kylie Baker doing a great job at libero for Powell right now. Haynes with the big swing gets blocked by Wisman, and it stays down on the Powell County side. So side out to Wolfe County. Ginger Johnson goes back to serve with a 4-1 lead.
Doug, Coach White probably has his top two servers first to serve, obviously, when he gets that opportunity, get them the most opportunities. And as, of course, I jinxed Ginger Johnson.
Yeah.
She hits one into the net.
As Haynes goes back to serve for Powell County, the pattern is setter, hitter, setter, outside hitter. And so you get Noble and Johnson as Ginger Johnson with a great pass right there off of her hip. And Naomi Noble benefits and gets the kill. You got your setter. So Ginger's setter is Abigail Noble primarily. So Abby serves and then Ginger, and then they flip it, and Grace Wisman serves and Naomi. So 4 experienced good servers of the ball. Here's Lacey Smith.
We had Isabel
Deep serve by Lacey goes too far. Sorry about that.
come in for Jade Carroll, and now Jade Carroll will come back in for Lacey Smith.
Bella Sayers will stay in that middle, and I think that's probably just to offset a little bit of Porter's net presence. They'll go to Sarah Moore when they want to use the right side more. So right now, Sayers will stay in the middle. Lawson with the set. And that is, I apologize, I should have been on that. That was Rogers with the middle swing as Naomi Noble gets one down the block. Naomi Noble, one of the smartest hitters in the 14th region.
Yeah, for a freshman, she shows a lot of poise and adjusts to a lot of sets that sometimes aren't perfect.
Lawson with the set back row to Porter. Porter with a good swing on it, pushes Ginger Johnson back on her heels, and now Naomi Noble left-handed push shot. It's going to be Johnson with the free ball to Noble. So a little Noble connection there. Big outside swing by Naomi Noble. Good set there by Abigail. Wolfe stays on serve.
Touched it. I've managed to gunk up the whole floor here.
Grace Wisman, short serve in front of Mallory Porter, handles it easily. And Abigail Noble wins the joust for the point. Wisman deep serve back.
He set it off to Porter.
And Porter off the net. Count it every time, Brendan. Count it every time off the net.
Much discussed, the net cord and best shot in high school volleyball.
Alyssa Tharp with the serve for Powell County, down 4. Tharp floats one back and right into the corner, pushes Jade Carroll all the way back. Wolfe County with the big hustle play. Bella Sayers sends the free ball over. Lawson sets the outside, and it is, doesn't get down, and now Naomi Noble with their own outside swing. Unsuccessful. Kylie Baker sends it to, Lawson sends a free ball over. Noble to Noble, off the net. Lawson sets the middle. Rogers with the swing. I'll get these better. I'm sorry. Lawson again. This time Porter in the back row, and we're going to call double contact.
And as you can tell, we have Mike Melton in the chair. Two-hander.
Naomi Noble back to serve. Let's see if she stays with the high toss, top spin serve. She does, and a little net. Ginger Johnson with the overpass. The serve created that, Lucas. Got the overpass, and then Johnson was there to clean it up. It's a 1-2 punch there by Wolfe County to take a 10-4 lead.
I look for Naomi maybe to look deep here. Powell's really scooted up a lot. And
she pushes that to the back row. Gets a wayward pass. Tharp unable to handle it.
Powell's going to take a timeout here, down 11-4, and we're going to take it with them and hear from a couple of our sponsors.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
I'm just glad it didn't
All right,
short
folks,
out.
welcome back here on BSN. Regional final number 2 here on a regional final Monday night here in Jackson, Kentucky. Wolfe County up 11-4 here in this one already. See who's going to move on to take on the Lady Pats and Knott Central guys.
And we've got, so Naomi Noble stays on serve for Wolfe County with the 11-4 lead. After a timeout, let's see if the freshman can handle the pressure. High toss, big top spin serve, and no. ATO get you every time, Lucas. That's a...
Yeah. Tell you what, it's amazing to me how effective timeouts are in volleyball. I mean, it really never fails that, to be quite honest with you, that the team that takes the timeout gets a little run after that timeout.
Ava Irway with a good serve. Libby Fallon handles it. We got the swing by Rogers. Oh, chased it down by Fallon, but she couldn't get it back in play. So good hustle by senior Libby Fallon, but she wasn't able to get it back on her side of the court. Irway back to serve again for Powell County. And we've got a time call. Okay.
I think we had a shoe getting tied there.
Always important. Airway pushes one back. This time again to the right side. Grace Wisman tries to take it off the hip and doesn't pass it. Libby Fallon's going to get a break.
I think both players kind of assumed the other one was going to give, and then neither one of them gave there. A little communication is probably what Coach White was hoping for.
Overpassed by Jade Carroll, and Powell can't take advantage of it. They give
Johnson
it right back. You don't want to give Ginger Johnson a look like that.
She looked, she measured, and she did away with it.
Yeah. Shout out to the old ball coach, Ken Jones. He promised he'd be watching tonight.
Love Coach Jones, always tuning in here, checking out the ladies that he used to coach.
Jade Carroll tried to drop a short serve in there, and Powell County was all over it. Courtney Haynes gets the kill up the middle, and Kylie Baker back to serve for the Lady Pirates.
All right.
Or is she? Maybe she's not. It's going to be Mackenzie Flincham in to serve for the Lady Pirates.
I got you.
Flincham pushes it back.
Somebody moved her camera here.
Nay Noble with the overpass. Mallory Porter wins that joust, but Wolfe still got it alive. It's up for Johnson. Johnson in the middle. Drops it right in front of Kylie Baker.
Here you go, folks. Got the scoreboard straightened up here. We've got a ton of people up here. 3 groups streaming a regional volleyball match. Unprecedented.
Lawson to Porter in the middle. Jade Carroll with a nice pass, but Wolfe settles for the free ball, and it'll be Lawson again. This time, Porter again in the middle, off the hands of Grace Wisman. Wisman sets it to Johnson, left-handed push shot into the net, and Powell's going to get that point. She ran the set down, but momentum carried her into. And it's going to be Emily Lawson back to serve for Powell County. Floats one all the way back into the corner and hits it. Big time ace by Emily Lawson. Nobody home in the back corner for Wolfe County. I think she hit both lines with that.
Macy McLaughlin comes in for the Lady Wolves. That was going to be out, I think.
And Jade Carroll bails her out. And now they have to free ball it over and miss the sideline.
Coach White, maybe they call a timeout here. He might let his girls play through it, but they seem a little out of sync right now.
Lawson back to serve again. Coach White rides it out. We'll see what happens. Nay Noble with the pass. Johnson with the swing from the outside. No problem.
That's what you want.
Yeah, when all else is failing, it's always a good idea to try to set Johnson on the outside.
When you got the regional player of the year, you go to her, and that's exactly what Coach White just did.
And she'll go back to serve now.
Johnson steps back, finds a target right down the middle to Kylie Baker, and rotation violation by the Lady Pirates. Looks like number 7, Courtney Haynes, may have released too early. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You've got Haynes and Emily Lawson are switching sides, and Haynes released too early, so Johnson will serve again. Jump serve right down the middle. Kylie Baker, Lawson. Mallory Porter from the outside just misses the back line. Big swing by Porter. She'll get that dialed in.
16-11. Johnson still on serve.
Short serve this time, too short. Into the net. Side out, Lady Pirates. Courtney Haynes headed back to serve. Courtney uses the opposite side. She doesn't use the server position. She comes in from the left center of the court. You can serve anywhere back there, Lucas. And she pushes it across to the libero, Jade Carroll, and there's a back row set to Ginger Johnson. That does not get down, and Mallory Porter with just a misdirection play there at the net. Yeah. Smart play by the senior, Mallory Porter.
What's the disadvantages to a different setting or a serving position, Doug?
Gives you a different angle, something that it's a different look for the defensive players. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. Wisman sets to Naomi Noble on the outside. Big swing dug by Courtney Haynes. Now Wisman to the outside, back set to the outside, and Noble runs it down. Gets the overpass, loses the joust, but we've got a net call, so it's illegal, Lucas, to screen. The front row players can't block the server, but the server can move and kind of hide. Does that make sense? So if the server moves, it's not screening, and she can kind of hide over there. As Lacey Smith goes back to serve. Short serve by Smith doesn't make it over the net. So you can see them trying to pull their serves and drop it in, but don't have it dialed in yet. Porter, big serve off the back wall.
Mallory Porter with the flex there for the strength. That was good stuff right there, folks. We didn't have it on the camera.
Mallory's got a ton of personality. Grace Wisman says, I can do that too. She pushes one back to the side, or to the basketball baseline. We're all evened out now as Tharp's back to serve for the Lady Pirates. Short serve by Tharp. Wisman to Johnson, and Naomi Noble catches it on the run, over the block, doesn't get down. She's going to get another chance, though. Her sister's going to set her, and this time she'll swing and miss the back line.
18-16, Powell's doing what they need to do. They need to hang around and keep it close. Then when you get to 20, it's a race, and that's what Powell's trying to do here.
Wisman with a decent pass. And Bella Sayers from the right side. Who was it said Bella hit the middle? Oh, that was me. I apologize. She takes a right side swing and gets the kill for the Lady Wolves. Libby falling into play defense for Nay Noble. Gives her a break. Want to rest those knees and ankles.
What a crowd here for this game. Yeah. This is great. Great atmosphere.
Libby
great atmosphere for that first game as well.
Jump serve to Baker. Tharp. Lawson with the free ball. Now Fallon with the pass. Noble. Johnson's got it moving forward. Oh, the net gets in the way. Baker sends it. No free ball. Powell County unable to get that ball back off the ground. There's
the magic number, Doug. Explain again
20.
The percentage of sets that are won with the first team that gets to 20.
Statistically, at least 70. It depends on the level that you're looking at, but in high school, I'd say it's probably closer to 75. Big time serve right there by Libby Fallon. All spin. First team to 20 has a huge advantage emotionally, psychologically. We'll see if Fallon can push this out. Baker passes the serve. Fallon with the overpass, but Powell County can't handle it.
Point 22-16 and timeout.
Timeout by Coach
Powell County. Folks, we'll take it with them. Be back in 30 here on BSN.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
The hatred for Wolfe is real.
Welcome back here on BSM. Well, what an atmosphere here in the PE gym, guys. We've got a student section. I'm going to pan over there and show that, the Wolfe County student section. You got the Powell County student section down here standing up. Oh, man, great atmosphere. Great time here in a regional semifinal.
Fallon floats one back to Kylie Baker, and she can't handle it. 23-16. Libby Fallon looking to close this thing out now. 2 more points, and they'll take a first set lead.
The timeout did not affect Liberty.
Well, she's a senior.
There you go.
Coach White expects her to be able to serve after timeout. Floats one, tries to drop it short, doesn't work. Lawson on the outside, or on the right side rather. But Jade Carroll's right there, and Noble sets Johnson. Johnson off speed, and it works. Catches that block coming down, and we've got a set point here for Libby Fallon. Fallon pushes it deep and out of bounds. Side out, Lady Pirates. Got to have 7. Anything short of 7 and no dice. Tharp back to serve. Or I'm sorry, Irway back to serve. Ava Irway pushes it back. Libby Fallon with the pass. Little overpass. Wolfe can't get anything out of it as Lawson sets the middle and gets the point. So credit Emma Rogers with putting that ball where Wolfe couldn't handle it.
1 set point erased. Have to have 6 more.
Ava Irway stays on serve for Powell. Another good serve right there. Gets the overpass. Let's see what they can do with it. Lawson to Haynes, and we've got call.
That's it.
Double contact to end the set.
Wolfe County takes set 1, 25-18. We got 3 minutes, folks. We'll hear from our sponsors. Be right back with you here on BSM for set number 2.
In November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote and support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage Plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to...
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
All right, folks, welcome back. I want to thank our Wolfe County volleyball sponsors, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly doing it all for Wolfe County. You got Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, and Wolfe County Tourism, folks. Check them out in Wolfe County. Naturally gorgeous. We're right back with you folks here for set number 2. Wolfe County closes out set 1, 25-18. Ready for set 2. What do you see, Doug?
I think Coach Thorpe is going to have to do something with the outside hitters for Wolfe County. Mallory Porter, one of the best solo blockers probably in the region, if not the best solo blocker in the region, but she cannot handle that outside attack of Wolfe County right now. Emily Lawson back to serve. Short serve, Jade Carroll's there. Set by Noble to Johnson in the middle. Lawson with the pass, so Baker will set. Haynes with the backhand swing, and now we got Johnson in the middle again. Easily passed. Porter to Haynes. Still no dice. Johnson moving forward on one from the outside, and you can forget that one, folks. If she gets some momentum going toward the net, that's all she wrote.
Powell County has to find a way to get into offense a little bit. You know, they're playing really defensive right now, just trying to get the ball back over a lot of times, it seems. And Lady Wolves are too talented to play like that for the rest of the game.
It's a good right side swing there by Haynes, but Wolfe County able to play it, and Johnson able to find an empty spot. But no, to your point, Lucas, Powell's defense actually held up really well the first set, but they couldn't generate any offense.
Exactly, yeah.
Abigail Noble back to serve. Good pass by Kylie Baker. We've got an outside swing coming by Mallory Porter, and she mistimes it. Gets over top of that ball. Noble stays on serve. Good pass right there by Baker, and Porter's going to take an outside swing, partially blocked by Lacey Smith, and Wolfe County has to just send it over. Going to get a set by Naomi Noble, and that's a double contact. Yeah, Naomi, not our setter. That's what Grace Wisman's reminded her. You're not our setter. Courtney Haynes back to serve. Pushes one up the right side. Nay Noble with the pass. Slight overpass. And Wisman wins the joust.
Heady play there by Wisman to sense that Powell had came up to the net and was able to get it over the front line there and catch him off guard.
One of the hardest things to do, recognizing when it's over the net and go get it, you know. Johnson back to serve. Long, deep serve there. Tharp with the pass and go and gets it inside. So I keep calling her right. That's Ava Irway, folks, and I apologize, Ava. Ava with the pass and go. Beautiful play right there to sneak that ball in on the right corner. Mallory Porter's back to serve for the Lady Pirates, down 2-4. Big serve by Porter. Passed by Noble. Free ball coming. Grace Wisman sends it over. Lawson sets Tharp. That's Tharp over there, I guess. And I guess that happened so fast. I was trying to figure out if that really was
that one had some heat on it.
Alyssa Tharp over there. Naomi Noble put it down before I got a chance to say her name. And Lacey Smith's back to serve with a 5-2 lead.
That one had some smoke on it, let me tell you.
Smith serves. Baker with the pass. Lawson with the set. It's over to Rogers. Rogers free balls it over. Wisman sets Naomi Noble. Moving forward, had everything she wanted and just got over top the ball.
I think she was telling Wisman she'd like to have that one out a little more instead of in.
Naomi's eyes were big there. She saw a spot and just couldn't find it. Another big serve by Tharp. Tharp with the save. Outside swing by Irway. Outside swing by Noble. Overpass. Oh, good idea by Noble to pass that ball. Johnson from the back row. Wolfe out of system, and Powell back in system, but out of bounds. On the swing by Irway. So Wolfe got on the heels there a little bit, but Powell bailed him out with the
Powell coaches wanted to touch. I didn't see one. Did you happen to see one, Doug?
Irway was back on her heels, so I don't think she had an angle for a touch there. Wisman with the serve. Lawson. Okay. They said that ball was down, so point to the Lady Pirates.
That one, Nay slammed that into the net.
Yeah.
Came back up.
Irway on the serve. Into the net. Powell just down 3 if they could minimize these errors.
Yeah.
Be right there with the Lady Wolves. Libby falling in to serve for Naomi Noble. Falling with another big serve right down the middle. The set to Rogers. Rogers with the big swing. Falling with the pass. Johnson across the middle. No good. Lawson misdirect. Doesn't get down. Fallen's right there. And now Noble to Johnson. And Lawson comes right back. Sets Tharp. Tharp can't get it down. Johnson take another swing at it. Right off the block. Lawson with the push shot. Libby Fallen with the pass. Bella Sayers from the right side. Wow. That is Bella's second kill from that right side.
Well, and, you know, it's a good job by Abby Noble to give Sayers a look there because Powell was really focusing on Ginger there. And, you know, Bella is more than capable of stepping up there and putting that down, like you said, for the second time in the game.
Short serve by Fallen. Almost gets down Jade Carroll there to handle the overpass.
Ooh, set went over.
Yeah.
Over and might have been headed out of bounds. We don't know. Johnson with the, again, another swing from the middle area of the court. But Powell can't take advantage. So that's about the 4th or 5th time that we've seen Ginger Johnson, the set, pull her out of that outside hitter position, and Powell's just not able to take advantage of those breaks. Libby Fallen stays on serve. Had an impressive service run in the first set to close it out.
You got her.
And I jinxed her. So there you go. Hate to do that to Libby. She's a senior.
Sarah Moore will check in for Grace Wisman now.
And Mackenzie Flincham in for Powell County to serve.
I want to say, well, anybody out there, if you see something over here with the scoreboard or something, just let me know. We'll fix it again. We've got a ton of people up here around us. And I think our front camera got kicked over there just a few moments ago, so we've got that straightened back up. Just let us know if it goes awry again. Yeah. Harold's kicked us over here.
So Flincham with the short serve ace dropped it right in front of Moore and went back to the well a second time and finds net. So Jade Carroll in to serve. Carroll with the short serve. Wow, catches Powell off guard. Nobody home.
You said the other day that's her specialty, right? She's
Jade can pull that serve off. I think it's the short sleeve jersey, Lucas. That's she cut her sleeves off to accommodate those elbow pads, and it's changed her whole service game. Mallory Porter from the middle. I knew it. I saw it coming. Mallory Porter's crafty, the crafty veteran move right there to find the center spot. And Emily Lawson back to serve, down 4, try to get her team back into this set. Oh, just misses the back line.
Good job there by Liberty Fallen and Sarah Moore to let that go.
Right now, Fallen and Bella Sayers the difference in this set.
Yeah, both of them came in and made a big impact for the Lady Wolves.
Big jump serve right there by Abigail Noble. Baker couldn't handle it. Let's see if she picks on Kylie again or tries to go somewhere else. Right back down the middle. This time Baker passes it no problem, but Porter wasn't ready for it.
I look for Powell to maybe call a timeout here if the Lady Wolves score one more.
Noble, long serve. Set by Lawson. Porter on the outside. Another double contact. So Powell a little discombobulated, not able to get into system 2 or 3 points in a row, and then they do get in system and get the double contact. So they need something here. Good platform set to Mallory Porter, but she couldn't find a spot. And now Johnson's going to get one at the 2 spot coming forward and off the block. So we saw Ginger Johnson hitting 4s, Lucas. Those are deep sets to the outside. Now we see her coming into what we call the 2 position and taking those 2 sets. Not a middle.
Yeah.
But just a different look, and it's working for her. Abigail Noble stays on serve. Lawson sets no. Tries the dump, but it doesn't get down. Now Porter with a misdirection. That'll catch Ginger Johnson in the net. Courtney Haynes with the serve. Pass by Carroll. Wisman to Johnson all the way across the court. Ginger comes to the right side to hit that one. Porter from the middle. Doesn't get down. Wisman up to Johnson again. Catches it moving forward. Uses a little net.
17-8. Lady Wolves lead, and Johnson will go back for the serve here.
Jump serve by Johnson floats back a little too far, and Airway handles it easily with the pass and go, but outside the antenna.
Get a timeout.
Going to get a timeout by Coach Thorpe right here. Lady Pirates regroup, and we'll take a short commercial break and be right back at you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Semifinal number 2 on Monday night. Going to decide here tonight who gets to vie for the 14th Region Championship. Knott County already in, 3-1 over Leslie County. Wolfe County looking good right now to take set 2 to go up 2-0. And that's, don't want to jump ahead, but that's what we're looking for. But everybody's been looking for the top 2 teams. Letcher Central just about messed it up. But great performance by the Lady Cougars on Saturday here in the last game. But Wolfe, not Central, and Wolfe looking for a rematch from the All-A.
Wisman sets Naomi Noble on the outside. Baker got a hand on it, but nobody else was paying attention. So point to the Lady Wolves, and Ginger Johnson back to serve. Lady Wolves threatening to just run away with this second set. Powell needs a side out now. Lawson sets it up for Porter on the right side. Flat-footed roll shot won't get down, and now Wisman on the back row for Johnson. That's not going to get down. And Lawson all the way across to Airway. Airway with a pretty good swing, but Jade Carroll's there, and now Nay Noble gets a good look at it. Kylie Baker's there, but she can't get it in bounds.
And Wolfe gets to 20. 20-8.
20-8.
Ginger Johnson back with the jump serve.
Macy McLaughlin back into play defense. Another senior for these Lady Wolves, and cannot over as Ginger Johnson's back to serve. Pass by Porter. Airway with the keel.
Nice swing that time.
Can't overstate the contribution of the seniors on both of these teams. They both play a lot of younger players, and they're competitive with younger players. But seniors in practice and throughout the season, that's the culture of your team. As Nay Noble across the middle uses the net.
One thing that it takes a special type of player to be able to accept a certain role to let other people shine. And, both these teams have seniors that have been able to do that, with some underclassmen. And that's how you get a winning culture in your team.
Allie Lear in to serve for the Lady Wolves. Allie has worked as hard on her serve as probably anybody on that team. Nice play by Grace Wisman. Recognize the overpass and use it to her advantage. Caught Powell County off guard. Kept Lear on serve. 22-9. Allie Lear looking for 3 to close this second set out. Serves it to Porter. Airway throws it back inbounds. I'm sorry. Rogers throws it back inbounds. Airway sends it over. And now Powell will take a swing from the middle with Rogers. And it gets just out of bounds. So say it gets down, but just out of bounds. Huh?
Maggard gave us a half and
That's
then
what
up
I
there.
thought Kyle called it in for a second.
I thought he phoned a friend, actually.
Oh, Allie Lear to serve again. Misses the back line. Oh, I remember when that youngin couldn't get it over the net. Now she puts it on the stage. She'll stay in to play defense. Alyssa Tharp back to serve. Tharp, short serve, right to Lear. Couldn't pass it off her hit. Coach White says everybody calm down. Everything's going to be okay.
I like what Coach White's doing here. He's letting some of his girls that play a lot of different rotations get a breather. You know, he's pretty comfortable in this second set, and that way they'll be real fresh coming into this third set.
Tharp floats it back to Johnson. And Naomi Noble with a good set, a good look from Wisman there. Takes full advantage of it. I think Macy McLaughlin took herself out there. I think she looked at Coach White and said, "I do not want to set."
Yeah, I don't want to be on this front row.
Don't want to be in that spot. She's a defensive specialist. Grace Wisman with the serve, short serve.
Set point here for the Lady Wolves.
Lawson to Rogers. Rogers with a good swing. Oh, and she gets the keel. The best swing we've seen Rogers take so far from that outside. Got a good look at it. Able to put that ball down as we see Rayleigh Land checking into the game for Ginger Johnson. Johnson not terribly thrilled to be coming out. She's competitive. She wants to stay out there. Airway with the serve. Wisman with the pass. Noble to Noble. Oh, good block right there by Rogers. Noble up again over the block, and no dice. Rogers, tried the misdirection and would have had it if the net hadn't gotten away.
And so WC takes set 2, 25-12. Doug, lead us in.
And we're going to take a short commercial break here, folks, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
In November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote in support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Semifinal number 2. I want to thank our Wolfe County and volleyball sponsors. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolf Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Wicker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, and Wolfe County Tourism. Great group of folks, always supporting the Wolves and Lady Wolves throughout the season here on BSN. We thank them so very much. Folks, give all these people that are supporting our broadcast out here tonight your business, please. They're great folks.
Absolutely.
They support everything that we do here on BSN and support these young people of Eastern Kentucky. Thank them so much. Ready for set 3, Doug?
And that's what it's all about, Brennan, these hard-working young ladies on the court. We have a blast doing this, but more than anything, want to bring attention to what they're doing on the court. Lawson sets Porter in the middle. Big swing, gets past Jade Carroll, so a good start for Powell County. We talked about that a little bit during the break, Lucas, that, Powell County needs to generate some more offense. And
yes.
Mallory Porter moves back to the middle and was able to get one down. Emily Lawson with the serve. Jade Carroll, Grace Wisman. Johnson on her heels a little bit, and so Powell's going to get a swing here with Haynes, and she just can't get an angle on the ball. Out of system there. Mallory Porter had to make the set, and Haynes wasn't ready for it. And that's 1-1. Side out to Wolfe County, and Johnson on the serve. Gets it dialed in right at Kylie Baker. Lawson sets Haynes on the outside. Doesn't get down. Now Wisman sets Naomi Noble on the outside.
Big swing there by Naomi. A good set.
Want to take just a moment and give a shout out to our man Bradley Charles down in Mississippi. Brad down doing his SID work down there in Mississippi. We miss you up here, Brad. Come join us, buddy. Need you back in Kentucky.
Everything I know about broadcast journalism, I learned from Bradley Charles. Mallory Porter with the second contact swing. We've got a set to the outside. Naomi Noble runs down, tries to push it over the block, doesn't get it down, and now Haynes with the swing across the middle, and that's going to be a point to the Lady Pirates. Side out, Powell County. We'll send Haynes back to serve. Tied up, 2-2. Haynes pushes it deep. Abby Noble there. Wisman with the set. Johnson sends the free ball over. Powell County's going to handle this one and get a middle set to Porter, but she pushes it out of bounds.
Nay Noble and Ginger Johnson with a big collision out there. Nay's kind of rubbing that left knee right now. Hopefully no residuals from that for either player.
Bella Salyer's in to serve for the first time tonight. So we've seen Bella get a couple kills from the right side. Let's see what she can do from the service line. Strong serve up the middle. Lawson sets Porter on the right side. Doesn't get down, but Bella Salyer's there to defend that position. And Johnson looking for a spot but can't find one. Kylie Baker sets it overhead to Irway. Irway across court, but it doesn't get down. And now Wisman sets right side to Sarah Moore, and it's down. Sarah Beth Moore with the right side swing for Wolfe County. We've seen that pretty much this whole tournament. Sarah Moore making a contribution from that right side, Lucas.
And I think, not to say this game's over, but if it winds up being Wolfe and not in the finals, I think that right side hitting, as Bella's a little long with her serve, will be really crucial for the Lady Wolves going up against the Lady Patriots.
Well, I couldn't agree more. If they throw the block up on the outside, you're going to have to go somewhere, and having that weapon on the right side. We saw Bella Salyer sitting on the right side tonight too, so Coach White's got to be happy about that. As Nay Noble finds her regular spot on the outside, but she won't get the kill this time. As Powell County's Rogers is able to find a spot and put that ball down.
Question for you, Doug, coming from Coach Jones. Wonder what percent of Wolf sets go to the outside hitter?
About 80, Coach. I'd say, well, no, I maybe even higher than that, maybe 85.
I was going to say 80 to 90.
That's a dandy question. I can tell you that 90% of their kills are coming from the right side or from the outside. So, Coach pointing out a little strategy there. I think Coach is saying if he was coaching this game, he'd load up on that outside.
Well, we haven't seen much of Lacey Smith down the middle here tonight.
No, that's true. That's true. They've not set the middle. They've been content to just use the right side when they've not got anything going on the outside. And, of course, that's working for now, so don't change it, right? Good block by Nay Noble right there. Lawson sends over a free ball. Johnson, Noble to Noble, moving forward, but she uses the left hand with the off-speed. Tricky play.
Real heady move there. You know, like we said, she's just a freshman, but she adjusts to set so well.
She played an entire 8th grade year as a varsity player for a competitive regional contender. And she kills that overpass like she knows we're talking about it.
Yeah.
So she's not your typical freshman,
Sure.
but she's absolutely got a ton of volleyball IQ for a young player.
7-5 now with WC. Wisman serve.
Let's see if good serve right there by Grace Wisman. I have no idea if that ball was going to be out of bounds or not, but she was using every bit of the court.
It was going to be
serve.
really close.
And when you hesitate, she got Tharp to think about it for a minute, and that's all it took. She's going to serve this one right up the middle, I bet, to Mallory Porter. Right over her head, actually. Right up the middle and onto the stage it goes. Side out to Powell County. Down 2. Tharp on the serve. Alyssa Tharp. Long serve to Jade Carroll. Noble. Right side. See, Coach? Coach Jones should be happy. A right side swing there by Wolfe County. An in-system right side swing, Coach. I bet they planned it. Coach Jones likes to watch softball. He enjoys a good softball tournament.
He'll have to tune in to BSN this spring.
Oh, boy.
We'll have all Breathitt and Wolfe softball hopefully every game this year from both schools, and working on maybe doing some Owsley as well.
During that brilliant segue, Naomi Noble with the ace right up the middle. Top spin, a factor on that serve. Let's see if she can get the timing down on this one, too. Nah, I couldn't pass it. Wow, there's no way. I want to say you couldn't either, Lucas. You better
I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, let's say that I wouldn't even go down there and try.
Yeah, that thing just dives
Are you
right
allowed
at
to
your
kick
feet.
it?
You can, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
well, I might have put a foot on it.
But with that kind of velocity, I don't think you can keep it in the gym. Here she comes again. Floats that one back, makes it a little bit easier. Lawson with the set over her head to Irway. Irway, swings for the sideline and just misses. Naomi Noble staying on serve right here. Just does miss the sideline. So she'll get a break as Libby Fallon will come in to play defense for her. Side out to the Lady Pirates. And is it Irway back to serve? I believe it is. Yes. We've made the decision now. Irway will go back and serve. And Baker gets a breather. And Courtney Haynes comes back in. Oh, it's a good idea to set that ball by Abby Noble, but she just didn't keep it on her side of the net. And now Rogers in the middle. Oh, good save by Libby Fallon. Can they get it? No, they can't get to it. So Fallon gets it up, and Noble gets it back to the middle of the court, but nobody was ready for it. Rogers on serve, Irway still on serve for the Lady Pirates. Into the net. Sarah Moore back for the Lady Wolves with a 5-point lead.
You see Lacey Smith come in to man the middle of that net.
I see a lot of these girls, Lucas, going way back from the service line and just using as much of the court as they can to get spin on the ball as Johnson takes an outside swing. Good dig right there by Powell County, and now Haynes pushes it backhanded. Doesn't get anything on it, and Johnson takes another swing and another good dig, but Baker couldn't run it down. You see more girls going further back from the service line and relying on things like timing and spin, and those serves are getting harder and harder to pass for sure. As Sarah Moore brings this one in from McDonald's, right down the middle. Oh, not one of our sponsors. I apologize. Haynes pushes it to the middle.
Friday pizza.
From Brad next time.
There we go.
Lawson puts it up for Haynes. Haynes cross court. Libby Fallon's there. Set to the outside for Ginger Johnson moving forward, but Kylie Baker says no dice. Lawson to Haynes. Haynes gets a big swing on it off the outstretched hands. Grace Wisman down. Side out Lady Pirates.
Lady Pirates done a good job of getting into offense 2 different times there, and they finally got the kill. They need to try to cut this down.
Rogers with a good serve, but Fallon makes the pass easily, and Johnson gets a big swing, but misses the back line. Well, I don't know how on that angle. Grace Wisman is saying there was a touch. Melton says no dice. Referee Mike Melton says Powell County ball. Fallon, Noble, Wisman with the free ball over, so Powell County with an in-system chance here. Lawson to the middle for Porter. Porter pushes it off the block and scores the point. Smart play by Mallory Porter, trying to keep her team in this set. It's 11-14. Lady Pirates down 3. Rogers on serve. Sends it back to Naomi Noble. Pulls Abby Noble back just a little bit. Johnson gets a good swing on it. Porter from the middle and the net, and maybe a lift. Yeah, they're going to call the lift on Mallory Porter. So we saw this in the quarterfinal game that Powell County played. Mallory Porter got called for 2 lift calls. Abigail Noble with the serve off the net. Good hustle right there by Flincham to even get that ball in play, but Powell couldn't capitalize on it. And Noble stays on serve with a 5-point lead. Lawson to Porter. Passed by Noble. Now Johnson in the middle. Looking for a spot. Can't find it. Point to Powell County. On the solo block by Mallory Porter. Emily Lawson back to serve for the Lady Pirates. Down 4. Drops it in front of Jade Carroll. Carroll was able to get it past. Now Porter's going to get a swing in the middle. Can't get down. Wisman to the outside for Johnson. Blocked by Mallory Porter again. Robert Amundsen says no, it hits the net. Either way, point to the Lady Pirates. Point to the Lady Pirates, and they're within 3. Lawson pushes it back. Naomi Noble, Wisman, Johnson on the outside. Haynes with a good pass. Oh, and it gets the ceiling. Where the Lady Pirates practice, there is no ceiling.
No.
If you've ever been into the Rodney Clark gym down there in Powell County, the ceiling's 300 feet high. So Johnson with the jump serve. Good pass right there. Haynes from the right side. No dice. Wisman, Noble. Big swing from the outside. Kylie Baker got it up, but nobody was there to set it.
Yeah, Baker fought that one off, but no one was able to come help.
Well, Naomi Noble was flat-footed. It looked like it was going to be a row shot, and then she decided, no, fastball. Ginger Johnson with a 5-point lead, 18-13. Short serve, doesn't get down. Baker's there. Lawson sets it to Haynes. Haynes from the right side gets it down. Courtney Haynes keeping her team in this set. She'll go back to serve. Oh, good serve right there off the net. Lacey Smith from the right side. Mallory Porter keeps it up, but nobody home.
Good job there by Lacey Smith to be quick on her feet and get 2 hits there in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, follow your shot.
Yeah.
Stay with that. Now you see Bella Salyers come in for Lacey Smith, and she'll serve. Salyers with the big serve. Flincham, Lawson, Airway. Wisman. Noble across the middle. I can promise you Coach White didn't plan for that, but we've seen a lot of that. These outside hitters coming across the net like that. Let's see what Wisman does with this one. Back set to Sarah Moore, and that'll work. That'll work. Fantastic set right there by Grace Wisman.
Yeah. Yeah, Powell was completely selling out for that outside block.
I just knew that was going back to that. I think Naomi Noble thought she was getting it back. Sarah Moore was ready, though. Wolfe
now up 20-14 here. 5 points away.
Big serve. Lawson to Porter. Porter from the right side. Top spin roll shot. Misdirection by Nay Noble doesn't get down. Porter from the middle. And it works. So Mallory Porter working hard. Different spots of the net. Trying to keep this set going, 15-20. She'll go back to serve. Lacey Smith back in for Bella Salyers. And then the libero will replace Smith. Tricky substitution
Why does
rules
that have
we've
to
got
take
there.
place there, Doug?
I'll tell you right after this serve by Mallory Porter. So what has to happen is the libero has to go, the person the libero replaces in the back row has to come back in for her in the front row. So apparently that's going to be Lacey Smith.
Okay.
So to clear up any confusion, coach went ahead and did the substitution and then send the libero in because it's a run-in. You don't stop to sub the libero as Grace Wisman sends that into the net. And so to keep the wrong kid from running in, you go ahead and do the substitution beforehand. And it's Alyssa Tharp back to serve for Lady Pirates. 5 points to tie this thing back up, 21-16. Danger zone for the Pirates. They're playing for their season right here. Wolf's already 2 sets up, so. Tharp, short serve. Oh, misses the sideline. Boy, she had a good angle and dropped that in short, but just does miss the left sideline, and Naomi Noble needs 3 for the match. Big high toss, big serve. Lawson to Rogers on the outside. Noble to Moore on the right side has been effective all night, but it doesn't get down there. Oh, big time play right there. Heads up play by Irwade. And one player that I didn't give any love, Gracie Branham, has made 3 fantastic saves, number 10 for the Lady Pirates. And I just keep, every time she does something, they're doing something else and I have to call it. So shout out to Gracie Branham for her hustle, playing hard. Libby Fallon, Abby Noble, Ginger Johnson cleans it up.
One thing about you, Doug, you are big on love.
It's big love. Big love night here in Breathitt County High School, Jackson, Kentucky.
Giving out the love is Doug Elam.
Well, I love watching this game. I love awesome. 14th Region Volleyball. We are blessed to have this exciting level of competition in our region as Haynes just does miss the baseline.
Match point.
It'll be Sarah Moore with a few match points here. It only takes 1. Moore's going to take it all the way back to the Variety Pizza. She lines it up, finds her spot. Release. Porter. Lawson. Haynes with the backhand. Doesn't get down. Libby Fallon. How many times have we called her name? She's been there over and over again.
That'll do it. The Lady Wolves.
That'll finish it.
They're going to storm the floor as they head back to the regional final. (25-10) in set 3. All right, folks, Lady Wolves are your winners. And we'll be right back here in just a few moments after a few sponsor breaks. Close this one out for you here on
Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hello, I'm Cameron Adams. I'm running to serve the people of Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe as circuit judge. I grew up in the hollers of Breathitt County, and my legal background includes criminal defense, prosecution, and civil plaintiff's work. If you are looking for a compassionate, competent circuit judge who truly understands the people he serves.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back here, Bluegrass Sports Nation. Wolfe County Folks, in this gym here tonight, the emotions were running high, and it was a great volleyball match here for Wolfe County as they advance 3-0, 25-18, 25-12, 25-10 to set up the matchup that we were looking for, that everyone thought may come about here in the regional final, same as the All-A final. Wolfe County and Knott Central coming at you here on Wednesday night on BSN.
Little love, if you will, to the Powell County seniors that just played their last game. First of all, Mallory Porter and looks like Courtney Haynes are getting all-region tournament honors. And then, of course, Porter, Emma Rogers, Alyssa Tharp, Courtney Haynes, and Kimberly Hensley and Ava Airway, all seniors for Powell County. So this is their last volleyball game. We said it was going to come down to defense, and really, honestly, it did, Lucas. But Wolfe County, really impressive from the right side. What's your thoughts?
I think Coach White has to be pleased that he had a well-rounded performance. You know, he didn't have to lean just on one player or two players. You know, I thought across the board his girls played pretty well. And going into that matchup with Knott County and some of their net defense, I think that right side is going to be huge.
Seems like he cleared out the middle, too. He usually leaves Lacey Smith in the middle. She'll get a swing or two there, but cleared out the middle, and the outside hitters were using the middle, and especially that two spot there between the extreme outside and the middle of the net. So just a dynamic offense, looks to be getting more and more dynamic by the second. So interesting to see what we've got coming up on Wednesday night.
It's going to be a dandy, folks. We'll have it here for you on BSN. Two teams playing very well, coming in at the top of their games right now. It'll be a rematch. As I said before, the All-A Regional Championship game back on September 10th. We had it for you here on BSN, where Wolfe County won their 5th in a row in the All-A and came out. Knott was very impressive in that match. In the first set, it was 17-25 Knott, but then Wolfe, in a great second set, took 25-23, then blew it out in the third, 25-12, won the last one 25-21 to take that in the championship. But, man, tell you what, Knott County is playing some spectacular volleyball right now, as we saw here in Game 1. So it's going to be a great matchup.
It's their third consecutive regional final. This is Knott County's third time in a row getting to the regional final. So maybe third time's the charm for Coach Beth Justice. She's never won it. Certainly deserving. So
you know where we'll be? We'll find out right here on Wednesday night on
Bluegrass Sports Nation.
See you then, folks.